Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking into one of the things that wastes the most amount of time for an agency when they're growing. We're going to be solving that problem with a very simple automation. And this automation helped me save a lot of time, especially when you start growing your team to have more people to delegate the work to. So let's get right into it, into how this works end to end. I call this the hidden hour. So what happens is you have a very productive day. Let's say you just had 5 calls, whether it's sales calls, team calls, internal calls, etc. And sometimes you have these like back to back. And then what happens after is you need to spend a lot of time, sometimes even 5 hours, 2 or 3 hours, depending on how much things you do after the calls, where you're like checking everything and creating tasks and doing the summary, etc. And it baffles me how much like people don't do this or don't realize that they have this problem. So what happens also is that you need to wait for all the calls to be finished before jumping on another thing, or like before the team knows what they should be doing. Like task won't be done until you finish all your back-to-back calls. So the solution is really like one automation. So you usually have the call, and we're going to be recording the call, which you're probably already doing using some sort of tool, like whether it's Fathom, Fireflies, Read AI, etc. And then we're going to be sorting those and like creating a summary, creating the tasks, and creating follow-ups from that. And this is the part where it's going to be really essentially depends on you, where like, for example, for some people, it's going to be like different things that they do after the call, like the way they organize their things. Maybe also depending on your product. What are you selling? The service that you're selling. So for example, we can also have it where it's like sales calls, then we can generate a proposal from it. But I'm just going to show you the framework and how this works. And of course, you can update it based on your company. So let's get right into the what is the solution. So we're going to create an automation where everything will be going to your client, like not clients, but team members. So for example, if it's something that the team needs to work on, it's going to go directly to their project list. If you have developers, it's going to go there, depending, of course, what you're selling. If you have like content strategy, it's going to go for them. If you have like copywriters, it's going to go for them. So we're going to filter based on that specific type of client. And then, of course, there's your to-do. So if it's something like, okay, hey, can you send me this? And it's only you who can do it, then you need to do it. So we're going to create those to-dos from that. And this is going to be running itself. So every time a call ends, it's going to fire automatically. It's going to read it, sort it, and file it, and drop in everything for you to approve before sending to the team. Or you can also have it automatically. So the big thing from this is essentially, imagine if you have agents working, and this is something we're going to go through next videos. Imagine if you have an agent working on your business or on a specific task, you can have that agent always working, because one of the sources for like work for you probably is calls from clients. Like you jump on a call, you do a review, whatever, and then the client will tell you X, Y, and Z. Based on that, you route it to the team, or in this case, you're gonna route it to the agent, and the agent will do the work, and then you review it, etc. Now imagine if every time you have a call, you finish a call, things are getting done, even if you have back-to-back calls. Even if it's not necessarily by your team, it's like the agents can be doing things. And this is the real power of this. And this is the system I created in my own agency, where I finish a call, automatically, if it's urgent tasks, it's going to get done by an agent, and they're going to get flagged for the team for them to review it. Yeah, so essentially the way you do this, I'm not going to go into like technical aspects and how to really do this end to end. It's actually super simple. And I'm just going to guide you through how to get to that essentially. So we just go literally to n8n and you create an account with them. It costs $20 a month, which is nothing. You create an API key. You give that API key to Claude Code. So you're going to be going to Claude Code. If you don't know how to use it, find like there's a lot of YouTube videos that talks about this. And you're going to tell it, hey, Claude, I want to create this system. I'm also going to be giving you like a repo down below that has like the prompt and everything that you give to Claude, so that it knows what to create. I'm even gonna give you like a template of n8n so that Claude can plug it in directly. And then you just give it that repo and tell it, I want to create a system where every time my call ends, essentially, like, can you, like, I need to have things be created. In the beginning, you can start it super simple, where it's going to create a summary and then maybe wherever you want to see it. So that could be sent to Slack, that could be an email, that could be to your CRM. That part, it depends on you and how you want to use it. And you can always ask Claude, like, okay, I want it to go to my Slack. How can I do that? Claude will be like, okay, you need an API key. So go to this place, do this, do that. Just follow the steps. So literally, AI is the best teacher for AI. So just follow what it's saying. At the end of this, it's going to probably take you like 30 minutes end to end, and you're going to have an automation running every single time a call ends. Now, the tricky thing is you'll always need to update it and make it better, because you want to filter. You probably have like a lot of different tasks and a lot of different type of calls, a lot of team members. So you need to give it as much context as possible on your business so that the way it's going to filter those calls is way better. But yeah, I hope that will help. Very simple. If you have any question, drop it below. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.